I live with roaches, about 10 of them. We now close friends, couldn't get rid of them. Let me see your feet, I'ma tickle them. I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon. I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them. She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right, I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? What's poppin'? How you doing? If I sound like a baby, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. Alright, there you go. Hold up. I'm trying to figure this out, okay? I'm trying to figure this out, though. Trying to figure out how to go live on Instagram at the same time. Go live. Alright. Okay. Live. Copy. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh, my Instagram is hooked up, right? Don't see me live. Oh, create. Go live. As Astro. My audience is public. And I'll figure out the Instagram later. Alright guys, what's going on? It's your boy Astro, as you can see. Hey everybody! Now, I want to know how I sound. Do I sound normal to y'all? Or do I sound crazy? I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to read this thing here. Hold on. Gotta make this bigger.
Okay. I think this looks better now. I think it does. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to see everybody. Okay. Hey, what's going on my YouTube? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I know y'all didn't see me in a bit, but I'm here. Just want you to know I'm here. All right? I'm here with y'all. Always. Oh, my Facebook and my YouTube be rocking with me. Okay, all right. I see what's going on here. I was looking for the Facebook ones. I can't see none. Okay, that's probably why. Give me a second. I'll be right with y'all right now. Facebook. And I'm live. Oh shit, I'm live. That's crazy.
I just love it. Oh, we getting experimental inside here. Alright, I just don't know why I can't see my Facebook chat. That's what I'm really upset about. I can't see y'all. Either which way, what's good, everybody? Listen, it's a pleasure having you here on my YouTube, on my Facebook. You know, I can't see y'all. If y'all say something on Facebook so I can see what you said, because it's a lot. It's a lot. I gotta scroll up, scroll down, all sorts of shit. Alright, so here we go, guys. It's a pleasure and honor to have you here. You know, if you're looking to do an Ask Astro with me, I want to hear your voice. I don't want it to sound like mine. You know,
I want you to sound sort of normal, but I need you to call me on my Facebook Messenger, on my Messenger. Send me a message with your question that you may have. And you know, this is the Ask Astro. We're doing $10 questions. Make sure that your questions are the one, like, listen, if I'm going to spend $10 on a question, I want to make sure that that question isn't something as simple as, how my day looking tomorrow? You see? You're going to need something a little better than that. I'm going to need some intelligent, well thought out question. But this really, really, not only going to ask Astro, we're going to be doing some reaction. I want to do some reaction with y'all. So at some point, I'm going to, create another YouTube where we react to certain things. Because I like reacting to stuff. Yeah, you heard the word SHIT? Yeah, that's what it was. I really and truly have to, I have to tap into my inner vocabulary and be more smarter with what I say. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a little bit of reaction videos also. Nothing like the ones that y'all be seeing. We're gonna do a little more fun. We're gonna use it. We can put an astrological spin to it. We're gonna try to guess these people's age. I mean their chart, and we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it as a collective, as my YouTube family. That's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be doing some Ask Astros, and we're gonna do some reaction videos. And we're gonna look at their charts too. We're gonna see why they act so stupid. Yeah, I said it. Stupid. All right. All right. Sorry, just have to make sure I respond to this. All right, so thank you guys for being so patient. I got one, two. I see Corey. Send me a message, Corey. I see your $10 request. I want send me the question that you may have. I know me and we go back, like, you know what I mean. So all I need you to do is just send your question, and I got you. I don't know why my the chat is it plugged in on this. Oh, that's why. I gotta set it to public. All right, public. Now it's set to the public. So Corey, I saw your $10. All right. And let's go. So now let me pull up. Now what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be doing reaction videos to you guys. Some of the things that you want to see reaction to. But before we get in, let me do this Ask Astro for my friend Corey Holden. Now Corey, because I'm using a different software, my software crashed. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need your information. I'm gonna need your birth information. So text me it. As a matter of fact, let me call you, Corey. I'm sure they're gonna want to hear your voice. All right.
Yo,
What's good? What's good, Corey?
what's good? I'm just cooling.
Excellent, excellent. So listen, I had your chart, but now I got, I had to revamp my whole. Yeah, you know what I had to do.
Right, right, right.
So I'm gonna need
Uh,
you. What was the question you asked again? You asked. Let me see. Should I go in?
um,
Should I go in on a business with my uncle right now? A
Yeah.
bar specifically. Let's take a look. So, um,
Let's see.
send me your information. Let me try to get to that as quick as possible. Let's see. I know it's Corey Holden. And what's your birthday, Corey?
January 14, 1995.
Time?
Let me see. I'm looking at Astro Go real quick. 7:29 p.m.
And
Pineville, Louisiana.
Palmville?
Pineville, like pine cone.
Oh, Pineville. Okay.
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Down south around that way.
All right, all right. So let's take a look at the progress chart. But first and foremost, the natal chart will show you this particular thing. Leo rising,
Right.
and he is in Taurus. So let's take a look at your predictive method. The first thing pops up is the progress chart. Let me take a look and see how that's looking first.
Right.
All right. So as it pertains to your this question about you and the uncle, is your uncle
Yeah.
on your dad's side or your mom's side?
My mom's side.
On your mom's side.
Mhm.
All right. So there's a saying that uncles on the mom, aunts and uncles on the mom side is on the sixth house, and uncles and aunts on the dad side is on the 12th. And
Mm.
Your MC is in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Your Mercury is in the sixth house. It also rules the uncle. Now, as it pertains to business, we always know that business has to do with Saturn. And you say opening up a bar.
Yeah.
If you look at your seventh house, your Saturn in your seventh house, which rules business, and it's in the sign of Pisces that rules, escapisms, alcohol, psychedelics, drugs, magic, spirituality. Basically, a bar falls underneath the sign of Pisces. With your
Okay.
Saturn being in the seventh house of partnership, that is a close connection. Not only that, your Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces, is conjunct the ruler of your sixth house, actually. And the sixth house, I can tell you, is connected to aunts and uncles from a family perspective. I would say, that, and plus only that, the ruler of your sixth house is in the sign of Capricorn that rules business. So it's a loop. At this point in time, there will be some rocky stuff that you have to deal with. You have to be very, very clear on the lines you're going to draw because of the fact that Neptune is conjunct the ruler of the sixth house, which means that you should not be too, what's the word I want to use? Rose-colored glass, very negligent, always being realistic, keeping a ledger, not saying, oh, use my uncle, let me just trust you. This is showing that
Right.
you can go do the business with him, but always make sure that he knows that this is business and not family. The family structure is totally separate from your business when it comes to this. All right.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Most
So
definitely.
I see it as a go. So to answer your question, I would say yes. The chart is reflecting that. Right.
Yes, indeed. And I can say another thing. What I was gonna say, is there anything else I should be asking at this time, or anything you see that you might want to point out besides that question that I had?
Okay. Yeah. The ruler. Not only that, have to take a look at the fact of the first house, the fifth house ruling your children, and the ruler of your sixth house is sitting in your fifth house of children. Romantic relationships. It also rules speculation and gambling. But when Neptune is there, I can also see that with your children, there may be a child between the first and the second or third, however children you have. There could be an underlying issue of either low iron, low blood, some autoimmune situation they may have. So you need to make sure keep them abreast with their vitamins and keeping them healthy according to this is something could pop up. That's what I see here.
Most definitely. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my guy. And I'm gonna let you get back to it. As always, it's been a blessing.
I
I'm gonna
appreciate you.
get
You one of my best students, man.
yeah, yeah. You got to tap back in. I just been a little busy, had a new baby and stuff. So
Congratulations, congratulations.
yes, indeed, I appreciate it.
All right,
Yep,
man.
and she's definitely a little girl too. Like we talked about too.
Ah,
Yep.
you see,
Mhm.
the fact that you actually, you tapping into astrology and getting this information through this method is pretty good. You get a chance to just be, just know and be. You feel more relaxed. You feel like the God that you really are. You get to know. But there's another
That's
thing.
true.
There's another thing
That's true.
that I've been talking about when it comes to
And
a few things. I mentioned it with an associate um,
yeah,
about how the well, how like the relationship with your children is connected to the sixth house, but then also has like the fifth, the seventh, the ninth, the 11th. They all correspond to different children. So a lot of people may apply
oh,
one set of love to all. They all need different kind of love. This is why some children be upset with some parents, even though you try your best to show them a certain kind of love. Well,
yeah,
yeah, that's. I always say, look at your chart, your progress chart, and that will show you how your children are changing even from you at the same time.
that is very true. Because some are more clingy than some like, oh, I'm gonna just stay in my room. I don't really want to be messed with like that.
Right,
Other ones like let's play the game together. That's just how they are. Different,
right.
very different.
Well, I appreciate you, Corey, always, man.
Oh, most definitely,
All right,
definitely.
man. Be safe. All right, that was my boy. That was my boy. You see, I'm telling you.
I live with roaches, about 10 of them.
All
We
right,
now close friends, couldn't get rid of
we
them.
got another one.
Let me see your feet, I'ma tickle them.
Just know I gotta
I'm
call you
eating red meat, sprinkled with
so
cinnamon.
we can hear your voice.
I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them.
Next
She
up,
gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right, I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
that girl Gigi. That girl Gigi, I'm gonna call you. They won't see you, but they gonna hear your voice. All right.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Listen, I can't complain. It's a beautiful new day. It's a beautiful new day, and thank you
Yes.
for
Yes.
for for the $10 donation. I truly appreciate it. Um,
Mhm.
so I think we had a conversation quite a few times. I like this. This name is one of the most unique names I've ever heard a female have. Do you know that? Your name is just different. Hello?
Yes. It's Jaor.
Say it's what?
Jakor.
Yeah. And if you look at it, somebody probably pronounce it wrong. I mean, they probably. How
Yes.
about people that
All the time.
they get your name wrong all the time, huh?
Yes.
I want you to tell me some of the ridiculous SHIIT people be calling you, like your name. Like what do they call you? Did you call you Gekor?
Geico, Gakor, Gekor, and I'll be like, I don't get upset. I just say it's Jakor. I have to correct them real fast.
Because that'll stick with them. They be like, you know, but yeah, you know what I mean. And, but you know, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So, what's your question?
Okay, my question is due to my houses in my chart, like what should I be investing in? Like career wise, like what should I be doing to accumulate more money?
Hmm. You want to look at. Well, how old are you now?
Yes.
Now, how old are you now?
28.
Okay, take a look. Me, I'm gonna use the same. Mm, let's see. And your date of birth is la la la. Go go Ray Ray Ray. I got you. 1996. 12:34 a.m. Correct?
Yes.
All right. And Mobile, Alabama. Did I say it
Yes.
like how y'all said it? Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
All right. And let's go. Looking at your natal chart. Mm-hmm. Your progress. I mean, your MC is an Aquarius. What what do you do for a living? Now,
I work for Intuit, basically working with money.
you work with money.
Yes.
Mm, okay. What do you feel as if you were supposed to be doing, like when it comes to your career path?
I honestly feel like I'm not supposed to be working for anyone. I feel like I'm supposed to be working for myself. Um, like I guess working with music, I would say. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not supposed to be working for somebody.
Okay. I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with that for sure. All right, that's for sure. I could see that.
And I feel like it's kind of like a control thing. I feel like I don't want nobody telling me what to do. I'll do it when I feel like doing it. So yeah, I feel like I should be a entrepreneur, 100%.
That I see an Gemini rising, it's sort of hard for you guys, especially when your MC is in Aquarius. It's sort of hard for you guys to work or be on a job where there's restrictions or limitations. Whenever I see MC sitting in Aquarius, it means you need freedom in your career path. So you're definitely right about that. That's for
Hmm.
sure. For sure, for sure.
So when I sit here like thinking about business, I just don't know like what should I go towards when it comes to
Have you
business.
been trying? Have you ever had you had no ideas at all what you want to do?
No.
Oh, okay. So, all right. You want the good news or the bad news?
Give me, just give it to me.
Just give you. All right. I'm gonna give you the good news. Mm. The answer to your question is your 10th house, which represents also the career. You have Saturn there, and it's in Aries. Sort of a clear connection and understanding that your business is yourself, is you. You supposed to be the business. However, your self confidence is probably took a shot according to this. Now your MC, which also rules, and I forgot to mention this, it rules escapisms, psychic ability, that means drugs, alcohol, psychedelics. It rules magic, spirituality, intuition, the ocean, the sea, and also music, believe it or not. Also rules the feet. Now, according to this, with your MC inside Pisces, and when I look to see what your Neptune is, just represents business in the seventh house, this, especially in the seventh house, supposed to be somewhat, well, it's a little tough. Um, you looking to do this yourself or you looking to do this with a partner?
Self.
Okay, okay, I can see how that could be. According to this, a business venture could be music, but also anything dealing with beauty and fashion, because the seventh house rules beauty and fashion. Now, Pisces also rules the feet. So let's just say you go into selling shoes or anything that's connected to the feet, the legs, anything going down is also a a business that you get into. You could get into makeup because makeup rules is ruled by Pisces. You could get it. I'm not saying that that's just the girly girl stuff, but because Neptune, which is the ruler of your MC, is in Capricorn that rules status or how you present yourself. And with it being in the seventh house of beauty and fashion, any kind of business that deals with beautifying the self will do its job. Okay?
Okay.
However, that's the business wise. According to this, though, you have Mars and Venus in Leo in the second house, which also means that this should be something that you create. So even if you get like a template and put your name on it and represent yourself, or what have you, or even your talents and skills that you may have, all of these are going to make sure that you acquire money whilst having a business. You can still have a business and don't make any money, but because your second house has these placements, the Venus and Mars there, that could create wealth through women and men through your creative endeavors. So, what do you think are your talents? What are your talents? Do you think?
Like when you mentioned like Neptune with Pisces ruling the feet and all that stuff, like I remember one time I sat there and I was thinking like, what can I do? So I end up making like some furry slides. And when I start creating them, like I found like enjoyment inside of doing it. And everybody was so interested in buying my slides that I was making. So this year when I was like creating like a business plan, I was like, maybe I should go back to like selling shoes or something, like making shoes.
Yeah, so you have to make sure it's created by you. So I would say that would bring you a lot of money. That's a great endeavor. That would be what I would invest in and push it towards different places. You could sell your stuff online and also in physical structures. You could make deals with people in their store and just see what you can do. But other than that, that's what I see based upon this.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah,
thank you. You always give me confirmation at the right time.
no problem, no problem. Thank you for always trusting me to give you that information.
Mhm. I will be back.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, man. All right. See, that was easy. That was easy.
I live with roaches, about 10 of them.
Next person.
We now close friends, couldn't get rid of them. Let me see your feet,
Let me see who this person.
I'ma tickle them.
Oh,
I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon. I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them. She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right, I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
all right. Shanda. Shanda. This is me calling you now. Next up, Tatiana Johnson. You're not going to be on the screen, but we will be able to hear your voice. All right. Hello? Shanda, you can't be shy if I'm calling you.
Answer the phone.
Yeah. You got to answer the phone. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, next up, I'm calling you. If you see me calling you, then answer.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah,
How's it going?
everything's going pretty good. Don't worry, you're not on camera. Nobody can see you. They only can hear your voice, all right?
I'm aware of that. Thank you.
All right, all right. This is making sure people be afraid. They be like, I don't want my stuff. So, and not only that, there is also the fact that nobody will be able to see your information because I got it covered. They won't be able to see that
Okay.
either, even when it comes to your birth information. I realize that some people have been having a little problem and they be scared. I'm like, okay, I got you. I got you. Nobody's gonna see your stuff. Okay. So
Okay.
everybody else, it's all right. It's safe. Okay. And
Okay.
for my Facebook group, I can't see you message. I can't see your message. I don't know how to do the message thing on Facebook yet. Let me double check and see. All right. Let me double check and see if this live is live and kicking. Because my Facebook, I gotta I love my YouTube, but there's a special place. Let me double check and see for my Facebook. Let me just I love my YouTube. Okay, there you go. Jazz, so you set yours. All right, don't feel. You say try to call now. All right, I'll try to call you, but after Tatiana. All right, so Tatiana, you are definitely a I see star seed. I believe you. I always knew this about you. You could always
Yeah.
you could look inside somebody's eyes and you could tell the energy, the vibration that they really focus. They function from a different wavelength than most people.
Hmm.
I could always tell. All right, so tell me, what is your question, so people could hear it, other than me just saying it out and reading it.
Okay.
Are you,
My
are
first
you
question,
you got two
huh?
questions? You sent double the amount.
I did.
You like I'm gonna take I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. All right, let's first let me put in your information. All right, let me put that in, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, you were born something something on the something.
March March 28th, 1990.
I know. I have to be saying that. And let's see what time. 45 p.m. And you were born in Bronx. All right. I remember me living
Hmm.
in the Bronx. The Bronx is
And
my.
moved a long time.
Yeah, you done moved a long time, huh?
Hmm.
So the first question is, which one of my gifts should I focus on enhancing right now? The second one is, what's new for me in love? First and foremost, are you in a relationship, Tatiana?
I am not.
How long have you been single?
Too long, like 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah. Everything's been like situationships. It hasn't been a solid relationship in 10 years.
Damn, that's a long time. He was like,
Yeah.
the hell with that niggas. They ain't playing. They
Yeah.
they joking. They ain't serious.
Yeah, pretty much. I won't put it all on them. I know why I attracted those people. Like I take the lessons that I've learned from them and the experience that I gained from them. So I know they came in for the specific reasons, but I'm at the point where I'm done with the whole keep having experience. I want something long lasting, something more stable.
So let me stop you there a bit. All right. Yeah. So when you look at your chart, even your natal chart, right? Even though you are the person, it shows that as a Virgo rising, there's a little bit of delusion. You wear
Mm.
rose-colored glasses. Not only that, but for some apparent reason, the reason why you're probably single and didn't take them very serious, or they didn't, is because with Virgo risings, there has to be a spiritual connection. There has to be a feeling like you and this person are one entity. There's just a feeling of knowing that this person is a part of you. Now, I want you
Mm.
to understand this as well, though. Your Venus is conjunct your North Node in Aquarius in the sixth house. A clear indication that most of your relationships are fated, and most of your relationships are fated for some form of healing because it's sitting in the sixth house. Now, Venus in Aquarius is very different, meaning it always experiences changes, sharp
Mm-hmm.
relationships, and relationships with people who are sometimes emotionally unavailable. According to your chart, you attract men who are emotionally unavailable. Do you agree or disagree with this?
I agree.
I didn't hear you.
I agree, very much so.
Okay. Another thing is because your Venus is in the sixth house in your natal chart, you're also very picky,
Mm-hmm.
which can also
Yeah.
cause you to some degree, nag. Do you understand this?
Yes.
I'm sure one or two of your ex-boyfriends told you that you could just you chill, but because you yearn for a very different, unique connection,
Mm-hmm.
and you want friendship in your relationship as well,
Yes.
when these people don't meet up to that expectation of being your friend and your lover at the same time, you sort of get disappointed. This sounds about right.
Yeah. I end up leaving every time.
You are the one who end up leaving.
I do.
I know that based upon the fact that you have Uranus, which is a ruler of your Venus, in the fifth house. It's also conjunct Neptune, which means that you have this idealistic view of relationships. When it comes to love, I'm gonna answer the love question first. When it comes to love, this is going to be a repetitive cycle for you. Because your
Mm-hmm.
sun is in the eighth house, you attract a lot of sexual partners. It
Yeah.
is something that you may feel is avoidable, but your south node is in Leo, in the 12th house, which means that most of your romantic partners are from past lives. Most of your children, if you have children, do you have any
Mm-hmm.
kids?
Yes.
All right,
I have to.
are all past life connected. So these are
Okay.
experiences of experiencing these people and releasing them, which could cause you to feel as if you would never have any form of stability. However,
Yes.
you realize that even though you feel a sense of desire for that companionship, every time that they come into your life, there's a subtle feeling that you feel lighter.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to pay
It's
attention to
true.
that feeling every time they come into your life and they are released from you. It's because of the fact you're a starseed. You came to experience this earth, to experience the past life lovers from previous lifetimes on previous planets, and to release the karmic debt that you have with them. Don't be guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel terrible about yourself. Just know
Okay.
that when those experiences are done and you're in the waiting phase, because you're in the phase now, 10 years is a long time.
Yes.
Let me take a look at your progress chart and we're going to see how much that has changed. Okay, so what? Okay, wait, wait, wait. Let me double check with this. Uh, okay, so now you are a progress chart. You are a progress Libra rising.
Mm-hmm.
Your Venus is in Pisces, still inside the sixth house, and so is your Mars. Now, the
Mm-hmm.
same thing happens with this. Your Venus is in the same house, so is your Mars, but it changed signs. But your Mars
Mm-hmm.
is now the ruler. Sorry, is now the ruler of what the hell? Sorry, gotta get my light on.
Okay.
What the hell is going on here? All right, here you go. All right, we're back up again. I don't think what the hell's going on. So you're going to be going through the same thing, the idealism of your relationship, the nitpicking. Um, where did Juno as comparison to what's going on? So let me look and see. Let me take a look at your transits and transits compared to the chart. Right now in the transits, where's your Juno? All right, let me put Juno inside here so we could be able to take a look at that. And HIJK, Juno. We're gonna stick with that. We're gonna put Eros in here. hmm That's for now. That's what we're gonna use for now. Now you want to know when your long-term relationship is coming. Sure, that's what you want to know about, right?
Hmm.
All right.
Yes.
So Juno normally represents a long-term commitment. When this is an aspect to the ruler of your seventh house, a soft aspect, then this is a time for that relationship. Now, what I'm looking at is your Juno is conjunct your Pluto, which means that you're going to experience a lot of toxic experiences. Okay? With the transits, let me take a look at the transit and what's happening. So, Juno is, wait, this is showing that a few, even though you said that you said you were for 10 years, according to this, of either a month or a year, I mean, not a month, about a year ago or 2 years ago, there was somebody who you cared about a lot, that felt very intense.
It was.
There was an intense person, according to this. So even though you
Hmm.
say you didn't, you've been single this long, it showed that you love someone.
Yes, but it wasn't. It was a situation, and that person was already involved with someone,
Yeah,
so it couldn't go anywhere. But I loved him though.
I could tell. According to this, it's showing that there was a passion inside that connection.
Hmm.
Yeah. But your Juno, it, in your natal chart, uh, in your progress chart, I'm trying to scroll up so I can be able to see that and the transit at the same time. I'll have to probably do two wheels. So let me do a double wheel, bi-wheel. I'm gonna add, um, let me get the outer, going to transits. And let's go with 10. All right, based upon this, let me add Juno again. It's a lot of stuff we have to do in order for us to like, and
Okay.
so give me a second. Outer planet, select, outer star, outer asteroid, Juno. Okay, so according to this, yeah, like I said, this Juno was in a conjunction quite a while, and that intense connection was there. I don't see another long-term relationship until there is a connection with your ruler of your. So I give it about maybe 1, 2, 3, about 2 years from now, your Juno is going to be square, or a year and a half, 2 years. It's going to be square to the rule of your seventh house, and it's going to be another another relationship that may seem very intense, but this is also a karmic
Mm.
relationship as well. You heard that? I said it's going to be a very karmic relationship,
Absolutely.
but it's going to last. It's going to be a little while. Y'all going to be together for a while, and it's going to be like maybe
Karmic.
like 4 or 5 years, and then
Okay.
the karmic wheel is going to rear its ugly head. Just want you to know. I'm not saying to go in and be like,
Okay.
don't be
I
going,
understand.
don't go into a relationship be like, Astro said you ain't gonna last longer than 5 years, so you ain't my husband. People be doing that. People be doing that though, for real though.
No, for us.
All right,
Oh
I don't want you
man.
to do that to that guy. Don't do that to that guy. All right.
No, I won't. I just have to. understand I'm here to experience people and just it just makes me feel like I can't get attached to anyone. That's what makes me feel like.
Well, truth be told, with your Venus and Aquarius in a sixth house, yeah, attachment is not what you're here for. You see,
I see.
whatever planet is sitting in the sign of Aquarius um, are the reasons why you didn't possibly fulfill your purpose in this lifetime or in previous lifetimes. It could be the
Mm,
doorway to you not experiencing your full joy of your purpose.
okay.
And you have Venus and Mars there, which means that your overindulgence and also your connection to the males. So relationship, males, or or the need for companionship can also be the that. So you have to operate in the level of detachment. So love wholeheartedly, but still love with the fact
Mm,
that you could be able to release them. Okay.
okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for calling in or me calling you.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. No problem at all.
I live with
All right.
roaches, about 10 of them.
Let's take a look.
We now close friends, couldn't get rid of them. Let me see your feet, I'ma tickle them.
For my Facebook
I'm
people,
eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon.
just check me out on my YouTube.
I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing
I'll be
them.
able to see your comments.
She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right, I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
And for my YouTube peoples, if you want to get a part of this, you just gotta send me a message. Leslie Demetrio Brown. That's on Facebook. If you send me a message, I'll go into my. If you're not a friend on my Facebook, then why you not? Secondly, I'll go into my spam if I don't see it out in the regular chats, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right. So we got. I'm gonna try call Shanda one more time. You're not on camera, Shanda. I promise you, if you're listening, you're not on camera. All right? I promise you. So you can answer the call. We. Well,
Okay, you got me.
you
Can
thought
you
you
hear me?
you thought you was on camera, huh?
No, I didn't. So it wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't coming through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
So okay, good, good. So we got it together.
And now it's like doing a reverb. Like, do you hear it?
What you mean? It's sort of like a what?
So it's kind of like the conversation that we just had. It's
Uh huh.
replaying it back to me in my ear.
Is it like an echo?
No, it's like the whole conversation that we're having now.
Damn, because you sound clear on my end.
Oh, really? Okay.
What
I
about
don't
now?
know.
Is it the same now?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same now. I don't know why it's doing that.
Is it because you're looking at you have me on one screen and then the next? No.
Nope. Okay, now I think it cleared out because I don't hear it again. It's
Okay.
like gone away.
All right. All right.
Look at us.
Okay, how are
Hey,
you?
look at us. Look at us.
Look
Huh?
at
Who would
us.
have thought? Not me.
Yeah. Look at
You good?
us.
You good?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. So let me say this before you start with me, right?
hmm
Okay. Let me just give you some kudos and let me say that you are absolutely amazing at what you do. You have a great gift and you're humble with it. And I appreciate you. I've only been listening to you for a few months, and this is a, I mean, this craft, because I have other astrologers,
hmm
you're good at what you do.
Wow.
Very good. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for sharing your gift with the world, because a lot of people don't do that. They hold it to themselves. And you're not like, you know how some people want to, you're not, you're not costly with it. You understand what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
And I can tell that you love what you do. You have a great sense of humor. You have great energy. You're a great person. And I don't know you personally, but you're a great person.
I
So I just
appreciate
wanted
that.
to say that before you started with me, because you're always giving to other people. So I just wanted to give that to you.
Wow. I
It was
appreciate that.
perfect.
You hear me?
Perfect.
That was really
Everything.
good.
I
Down
hear
to
you.
the
I
last
can hear you.
minute.
That's why he's the GOAT. Yeah. The GOAT. Thank
Are
you.
you
Appreciate
blushing? Are you blushing? I can't see you because when I'm on the phone with you, I can't see you. So, are you blushing?
A little bit. A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but then,
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
yeah. So anyway, I appreciate that. I want to say thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Not all the time I get people who say that to me on a live. They normally would come in my inbox and say, what, I appreciate what you've done. You've helped to change my life. So and so, like you said, I'm a humble guy. I feel like
Yeah.
once you have a skill, it is it is it's more spirit like to be humble with your gift, as opposed to not saying
Yes.
that it's just me, I. I like to say the word we, meaning that there are consciousness or parts of consciousness that team up with me to give you precise information so that it's not Astro or Dimitri or Brown. Let's say Dimitri or Brown who's
Right.
giving it to you. I like to be that I like to call a channel of information. So I truly appreciate you saying that.
No problem.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. But you know what?
And his name is John C.
What?
Anyway, so let's get to your chart because I know you got.
Okay.
All right, and you were born. So let me get to the chart. One second. Let me just pull this up. And SHANDRANGAYDEN, and you were born. Oh, you just recently had a birthday a few months ago.
Yeah. Like for my birthday, I did it. I did something with you.
Yes, that is true. We did a session, didn't we?
Yeah. You were on a live then.
Yes, yes. I was your birthday present. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So, oh yeah, you're a Scorpio rising. I remember this now. Very, very well. All right. So your question is, what is your question? What are my spiritual gifts? What should I be
Yeah.
focused on this year? All right. There's two questions. I got you. I see there's two
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
And first and foremost, your one of your natural gifts is intelligence. You see, when you look at your chart, and I'm gonna pull up the chart so you can be able to see what I'm looking at. When you look at your chart, okay,
Okay.
your natal chart, you have one thing that is of natural talent for you is intelligence. You see, you have the ascendant in Scorpio and it's conjunct Uranus and it's conjunct Eros. So there's sort of a passion towards connecting people. This is a natural talent of yours. It's networking. It's people are really, you are magnetic in a way that you may not be able to understand or explain. All right, that's one of your natural talents. Another one of your talents is commanding a presence. Your Saturn is conjunct your MC sitting in the 10th house, which means that when you are in any place, people will look at you as the authority. You may not see that as a gift, but that is a gift because some people don't give a shit about other people. But when you're in the building or when you are presenting or in the spotlight, people show you admiration. That's one of your gifts. Another one of your gifts is longevity, stability, stickability. Your Jupiter, Moon, Dark Molars, and your South Node in Taurus, which means that there's a sense of self worth behind you that, or in you, that you can't begin to explain. You may feel a certain way about yourself, or people can feel different about you than you feel about yourself. And that may sound like a very strange gift, but all of these are your gifts. This is something that you have naturally. You have the gift of nurturing, all right? Your Venus is in Aquarius, another one in the fourth house. You're able to bring communities together, people, strangers. You're able to bring them together and make them feel like family. You are a natural born humanitarian. Another thing is your Sun, your Mars, and your Mercury are sitting in the third house of Capricorn. You are a Capricorn. One of your natural gifts is enterprise, entrepreneurship, authority, the spotlight, being, or what I say, creating a legacy. You also have the gift of manifestation. Your Neptune is sitting in your second house in the sign of Sagittarius, with Jupiter being in Taurus, which rules money, which means that any dreams, vision, or even using some form of magic can manifest money for you. These are your gifts. One of the things I could say, based on this, that could be a problem, is your Pluto in the 12th house, which means that you hold on to past hurt longer than you should. And that, my dear, could stop all of those things that I just said from developing and manifesting. All right?
Okay.
That doesn't mean that you don't have the gift of intuition, because according to this, you have the gift of prophetic vision. Jupiter conjunct the moon means that when you feel a gut feeling, it is a natural thing for you. Dark Moon Lilith, you also, with Jupiter and Taurus, you believe it or not, you also have a green thumb. You should start trying to, and then if you have not really used the method of like growing stuff, it's because you've probably been missing some things. You have Neptune sitting in the second house of agriculture, which means that there may be one or two things that you may not have understood if you've tried. But according to this, it is a natural talent and skill of yours. Another gift of yours is the gift of dreams. The fifth house is the house of talents and skills. And you have the gift of dreams, visions, psychic ability, empathy, and intuition. All of those. Every Scorpio rising, unless their Neptune is really affected, yours is even more so. Because of that Neptune sitting in Sagittarius and in the second house. I would say that for you, once you're comfortable, once you feel a sense of self-worth, your gifts and skills, especially with the intuition, comes even more so. So those are your gifts.
Wow. You were on point with everything.
I appreciate.
Everything. Everything. But I mean, I didn't doubt you. You understand what I'm saying? I was just
Yeah,
waiting for you to say it, but I didn't know what you were gonna say, but I knew that you were on point with everything.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You know,
Yeah.
you know what? You can't be. Listen, okay. You look, okay. All right, okay.
What?
Lord have
What?
mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must
It's that
stay
thing with
focused.
the people. I'm telling you, you're so right. People are, they're just drawn to me. Even like when I'm at work and I was in entrepreneurship and then I kind of pulled out for a little bit. But I always have to do something where I'm working with people and people are like naturally drawn to me and they just keep coming back. Even at work, they keep coming back. And it might not even be that they want to buy anything. They just want to come back and they just want me to talk to them. So that's very, very true. Most times when I go out, it is kind of like, wow. And I'm like, why are they looking at me like that? Like, I'm always like, why are they looking at me like that? So you're so correct.
Thank you very much for that. Now, to answer your question about what you should focus on this year, what area are you talking about? Because there's so many different. I want to stay
Oh
on the
yeah, that was very open, huh?
hmm
I guess as far as business, like with my finances, what should I focus on? Like, should I go back into the entrepreneurship because I'm thinking about right now opening a group home. And in the group home, I would be working with like recovering addicts.
Okay, I want to show you something.
I can't, it won't let me look at it, but
Okay,
because
it's
I'm
fine.
on but I can go back. I can
Yeah,
go
you'll
back
be
on
able to
the,
go back. And if you hear some little sound bites, and it's just for fun, okay? Just want you to
Okay,
know.
yeah.
All right, because I throw little sound bites just to give a little laugh, a little, you know.
Right.
All right, so with this chart I'm looking at, your MC, which is the career path, is approaching Pluto in Libra in the 11th house. And this is the house that rules social settings, it rules friends and associates, it rules hopes and wishes. And guess what it also represents? It also represents humanitarian efforts,
Okay.
nonprofit organizations, group situations. Now, your Juno, because Libra is ruled by Juno, and your Juno is sitting in the sign of Scorpio that rules toxic. Okay, and then the 12th house, or also rules transformation as well. And the 12th house rules, believe it or not, drugs, alcohol, addictions, and anything of that nature. It also rules spirituality. So, and your North Node is here, which represents your purpose at this point in time. Now, this is something that you're not supposed to be doing on your own. This is something you're supposed to be partnering with you and a particular person. I don't know who that person is, but according
Yep.
to this, oh, you know who it is, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, according to this, it's showing that partnership is supposed to be geared towards this is y'all giving back and actually paying it paying it forward, and not just for what this is for actually future lifetimes. So you're basically creating a lifetime for the next, and you may not remember this lifetime, but you'll be creating a lifetime where you know how they have the white people and excuse the talk.
That's okay. That's okay. That's real talk. That's real talk.
Who live a life of privilege, and you try to figure out how are they born into this lifestyle. They have boats and they vacation every month and they don't have to work too hard. You're paying it forward for your next lifetime by creating it. So according to this, I would say that's a go. All right?
Okay. Perfect.
All right. I want to
Thank you so much.
No problem, no problem. Always.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you too. All right. You know what? Ooh, you know what it is?
And his name is John C.
You understand? His name is. They need to change that. They need to change that. Astro. We gonna roll with it. Next up, I see somebody else. Damn. I looked up here. It was 1, 2, 3. Now it's 24, y'all. Jeez. Y'all must love me. Y'all love me, don't you? I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all, to tell you the truth. Oh, shoot. All right. So next up, we gonna call you. JG Michelle. They can't see you, but they'll be able to hear you, okay? JG Michelle.
Hello.
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Long time no chat.
I know. The last time was when you did a session with me.
I know. I finally got my husband's birth chart. I just came in like 2 weeks ago. I mean, not
Uh,
birth chart, but
birth
birth
time.
date from the birth certificate. Yeah. So
Ah.
I am gonna be hitting you up for that.
Yeah, let's take a look at that synastry. That sounds like a good idea, you know? But that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, because I don't have your information anymore. I don't have anybody's stuff for now, That's
And
too
you
bad.
know what? I was gonna ask you, could you resend me mine? Because I don't know how it got deleted. So that's a bad thing. So
Yeah,
do you want
I
me to
get.
text it to you?
Yeah, text it to me
Or
so I can put it up here. They won't. Nobody really be able to see it. It's just me. But yeah, that's definitely needed. So how's the marriage and the babies? How the kids doing?
they're doing really good. Everything is good so far. So good.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
far, so good. I'm sure you're gonna have some juice to tell me once I get that reading done.
This is a certified hood classic.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Don't worry. You gonna get the juice. We gonna make sure you get the juice.
he been a little bit scared of that. He was trying to procrastinate with getting it.
He was like, I ain't telling you shit. You know what? You try to dig in.
He said he's not going anywhere anyway, so he doesn't care.
Is he there with you now?
He's downstairs.
All right.
I just sent it to you.
Yeah, you gotta set the place that you were born as well.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
One, two, okay.
Okay, please don't put my chart up. Please. I'm one of those secretive type of people.
Okay. All right. Let me change the screen. I mean, I won't put it up since you're that very secretive type.
I am very, very.
Okay. I can believe that because you're a whole Gemini rising.
Yes,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
yes, yes.
Say what?
I said yes, yes, yes. So, what I want to know today is basically pertaining to purpose and career. Like, I graduated for psychology and behavioral science, and I'm now working in a treatment facility for addiction. And I just be wanting to lead. I want to run my own type of facility, but I want to do that after I accomplish some things and I have the funds to fund my own because I don't like the way that they're ran. They're not spirituality based, and I really have a problem with working in these environments. So, my whole thing is what should I be focusing on in order to acquire the money in order to put myself in that position? And what are obstacles that are in the way of that?
Okay. Mm, very good. So, according to this, you're very lucky. Your Jupiter
Mm,
is conjunct your Sun in the sign of Gemini. It's in the 12th house. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Your Mercury is in Taurus. It rules money. Your second house has South Node in Leo and the North Node in Aquarius. Okay. Um,
okay.
Now, there's also always a windfall with the the ruler of the fifth house sitting in the fifth house, and dark
Mhm.
moon Lilith there, and your North
Mhm.
Node, and according to this, you could get money out of nowhere. Like you could, when I say money out of nowhere, Sugar Bear, you got the gift of luck. You could just win
Okay.
a scratch and off win, and win and have money. Secondly, your MC is in Pisces, and your Neptune, which is conjunct South, is conjunct your Saturn, which represents longevity, and also it is the ruler of your seventh house. This could be a business. You said that you were in a facility. What is a facility does again? Do again?
It's addiction.
Addictions.
It's like a
Oh,
rehabilitation.
that's why your MC is in Pisces in the ninth house. Makes a whole lot of sense. And even your sun is in the 12th house of, and your moon, and your Jupiter, and your Venus. According to this, with your Mercury sitting in the 11th house, you wouldn't have to push too hard. Your chart is showing that once you sort of start to make a way, like with the group of people that you're associated with, or
That's the
associated with
thing.
you,
I don't like people. It's so hard for me. Like I
no,
was in a group
J-
of women that I thought I was gonna be able to grow with, and one of them ended up telling me that they hate me, like I'm too well put together. And I'm like, what the freak? Like
well,
I can never.
you can't base it based upon one or two of the haters. You're gonna always have that. This is just period point blank. Like your daily routine as a Gemini rising is you're gonna experience jealousy and envy from other people. Every Gemini rising have to go through that. It's a part of your daily routine, basically. Um, so you should just think about it as, man, it's just like brushing your teeth. Just brush them off. You get what I'm saying?
But am I still supposed to I'm having trouble staying connected to those people.
Well, and it's because of, I think, the fact that you could possibly be, you could hold on to trauma, any kind of hurt or pain.
Uh,
See,
yeah.
Pluto inside the sixth house and Pluto in the 12th house normally have a problem with relieving themselves of things or hurt experiences. And that could possibly be the reason why you feel that way. You got to learn how to release that. All right, that's just period point blank. And your Mercury in Taurus could make you a little stubborn at now in your progress chart, which means that
So
once
it's
you
me.
there's the toxicity of you is once you've made up your
Okay.
mind about a particular thing, a particular subject, you're not too open to listening to other people.
Understood. You're telling the truth.
And also so according to this, and you have the ability to soften up and be able to make people to be, and human beings are very selfish beings. And once you understand human beings, you're able to maneuver better. You understand that people are more focused on their issues rather than yours. And if you show out that you are well put together, then they're gonna feel as if, see, that isn't just a thing. Sorry to say this. It's a black person thing. It's black human beings. Us, I love my color. I love my peoples, but we are some of the most hated, hating people. Think about it like this: who have done you the worst harm in this world? Was it white people or black people?
Oh yeah, for sure, black people.
Not say that you must have hate for your own skin color, but you have to understand the nature of who we are as a species, as a ethnic group, and not worrying about who's gonna be hating on you, or upset with you. Just be who you
Yeah.
are, and be in that group. Because according to this, the partnership or connection that you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to reach out to people, and not necessarily the ones that'll hold you down or try to keep you down, but these are different people, people from different walks of life. Your Venus is the ruler of your 11th house, and it's in Gemini, which means that there's supposed to be a diversity of the people who you connect with, not just the group of who you feel should, you feel like are your peers. Your peers are not the people. These are supposed to be
Okay.
people who are progressive. All right?
Okay. Sounds good.
That was the two questions. That was one question.
That was basically what I wanted to ask you.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you very much.
So you don't see any other obstacles that could be preventing me?
Let me see. Normally, prevention normally represents is connected by Saturn, and your Saturn in Capricorn retrograde in your progress chart.
Did I
Oh,
make a pact for a certain time to be wealthy or
oh.
anything like that?
I can tell you what the problem is. Your
Okay.
Mars, even though it's in its own house, is sitting in the sign of Cancer, which means that most of your struggles have to do with your family and also your own emotions. It seems as if you only move and do things when you feel led to do it. And your sun,
Okay.
your moon, your Venus is in the 12th house of self sabotage. The only thing that's stopping you from experiencing and doing what you need to do is you.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like I need to get on the good foot.
Yes, and no self sabotage, no overthinking, because that progressed Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini means the overthinking, and you put yourself in a position where you won't make any moves. All right?
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
I
no problem.
appreciate that. And I'll be reaching out really soon for for the synastry.
All right, sugar. All right, be safe.
Okay. Okay, same.
All right.
I live with roaches. About 10 of them.
Let's take a look who's the
We
next
now
person.
close friends. Couldn't get rid of them. Let me see your feet. I'ma tickle them. I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon. I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them. She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right. I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
All right, here we go. We got one person that I'm gonna be calling right now. Starly,
Yeah,
how you doing?
I am doing great.
Yeah. What you been
Yeah,
up to? What you been up to? I know we was in class the other day, but so you got questions.
yes, I have questions.
All right. What's
Do you have my information?
let me put it in. I'm put it inside this.
Yeah, I put it in. Hmm.
Let me see if it's in my other software, which I have to pull up.
Okay. So I don't usually catch a YouTube. I hadn't been able to catch that in a while, and then I was just driving, and then it came up. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so I'm listening and I'm taking notes.
All right. All right. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah. Sorry, I had to change. Accidentally did your name as Stali instead of Starly.
No, Starly, like
I know.
star in the
I know. I
star.
know. I miss. Remember, I did it in class. I forgot the R. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, is it any changes in my career in my progress chart?
Yes.
Hmm. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Let me put the chart up, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So let me look at this progress chart. See what's going on.
Okay.
And, okay. This will be looking at. That's what we're going at. All right. So now, well, your MC has been in Aries for quite some time. What do you do for a living now, Starly, again?
Security, transportation at the airport. Yeah.
Security, as in
Mhm.
you wear a uniform.
Yeah. Yeah. TSA.
Well, people say, yeah. So Aries, the sign of Aries normally represents either self, business, or the military, some form of military, and a security officer or TSA falls underneath that.
Yes.
Your Mars, which is the ruler of your MC, is in Capricorn that rules the government. So I see, or in connection of a business, so the security and business partnership. Um, I don't see a major change anywhere. I don't.
Hmm.
If it is a major change, the only major change I see is you going into your own business. Now, in the next 2 years, your sun will be in the 10th house, your sun sign. You will go from being a Pisces progressed to a Aries progressed and be in the 10th house. And in
Mhm.
2 years, if you stay on that same job, I see a possibility that there will be a promotion according to this.
Okay. I wanted to start my child care, my daycare.
Daycare.
I yeah, daycare center. Like a learning center actually. Not just
Mm,
a daycare, but a learning center. And then I have some other avenues I want to go where I want to do spiritual practices such as healing services like Reiki and then I'll be able to do astrology and just
hmm
incorporate some spiritual things into the community as well.
Okay.
So 2 years I hadn't planned to be there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, because your second house is where money is rolled from, and you have Leo. You have Leo sitting on your second house. Leo is ruled by the sun. Your sun is in Pisces in the ninth house, which means that should have been doing something like that. Should have
Yeah.
been using your intuition, your empathy, your ability to love and nurture unconditionally for a long time.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
also that's also an option from money wise. So even though you may have a career that's different from your business, you could have both if you so desire at one point, one being half time, the other one being full time. Now,
Mhm.
with your Saturn being in Gemini, which rules the hands, and sitting in the 12th house of spirituality as well, and conjunct your Vesta, which represents sacred work, the Reiki energy and what have you can be a great business. However, I
Mhm.
see that Saturn actually rules your 7th house of partnership. And just like my friend who was on earlier, this should not be something that you do on your own. It seems as if this is something that's fated for you to do with either a person or somebody else. So this
Mhm.
is not a
Yes.
lone venture
Yes.
if you were to get into that. Okay.
Yes.
The only lone
Uh
venture
huh.
that you probably have is if you were like what you're doing now, the TSA, and that's still not lone. It just shows that you do better with partnership. The fact that I said that is because your North Node is in Capricorn in the 7th house of partnership, business through partnership. So that's why I said that.
Mhm.
And because your
Okay.
part of fortune is conjunct your North Node, that means that this could also bring strong benefits. All right. So that's what I see.
Mhm.
I don't see no major. The only thing I see is entrepreneurship. Aries rules entrepreneurship as well. So
Mhm.
that's what I see. I also see
Oh.
if you stay on the job instead of doing your business, there will be a promotion. You won't be as happy. There'll be some friction. All
Yeah.
right.
I don't plan to be there
All right. All
in
right.
2 years.
All right. That's good. That's good. Well, in a
Okay.
few,
One more thing. One more thing. So I'm not in a relationship. So is my relationships karmic or my relationships karmic?
you say, is your relationship karmic?
Right. Uh huh.
It's sort of faded now because your North Node, which represents Capricorn, I mean, it's in Capricorn. Yeah, it's sort of past life related. It's past life related because at some point, with your Saturn being in Gemini and being the
Mm-hmm.
ruler of your 12th of your 7th house in the
Mm-hmm.
sign of Gemini and in Pisces, conjunct your Venus, I would say that in previous lifetimes, the partners that you have or partner that you have, you either they either shared you with somebody else or you shared them with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And this can also be a sort of a subconscious mind through you based upon this. Does it make
Mm-hmm.
sense what I'm saying to you?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if that has been a situation for you, you probably put that person in the same situation before in previous lifetimes. And now
Mm-hmm.
you're probably in this lifetime, whether you've already experienced it or not, you're in here releasing some karmic debt with that situation. All right?
Okay. All righty.
All right. Thank you, Carly. I truly appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. You too.
I live with roaches, about 10 of
All
them.
right.
We now close
Let's
friends
see.
and get rid of them. Let me see your feet. I'ma tickle them. I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon. I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them. She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right. I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
All right. Next up, we got. Oh, there you go. I'm going to call you right now.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I feel good because. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Hey. I woke up in a new Bugatti. But I ain't really woke up inside. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. I feel good.
I'm good.
I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that. Um, okay, so hi Heather, where you from?
Originally from Alabama.
Oh, where you stay at now? Where you at now? What state you in now?
West Virginia
You in West
currently.
Virginia?
Yeah.
West Virginia? All right.
Yeah.
So I want to read your question out loud because if you're
Okay.
okay with that. All right. So how my question is kind of loaded, I guess generally. Question is, what does my progress chart look like? I'm a mom to a 2-year-old boy who I'm trying
Hmm.
my best to give the best life. I had so much trauma growing up. I used to be such a sweet person, but since moving to Virginia with my son's dad, I've lost myself 10 years ago. Does my
Hmm.
progress chart look any lighter? So you still live with the guy?
Yeah. Yeah, we live together. We have a 2-year-old son together. And our relationship's fine and everything. Like we have a good relationship. It's just
Hey,
life is so crazy and busy here versus back home. Everything costs more because we live like close to DC, Washington, DC, technically. So,
okay, all right, okay. Now listen, if you go into try, you know what it sound like? Help me.
hmm.
Sound help me. That's what it sound like. It sound like that's what's going on. Now, um, I just have a question. This may sound a little personal, but I got a question for you. Has
Yeah.
your son? Because I haven't pulled up your chart yet. But
Okay.
has is there no doubt in your guy's mind that his baby is yours or your baby is his, right?
Is there a doubt that?
Yeah, like a doubt. Like he eats for sure knows this is my baby.
Oh,
Y-
with my boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. That definitely it's his baby. Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to ask that question, because
Yeah. We
normally,
were isolated in Montana, just me and him when we conceived. So
mm,
definitely his. Yeah, and acts just like him, looks just
very
like him. The
good.
more he gets bigger.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's good. That's actually great. All right, so let's take a look. Let me pull up your stuff. All right. Um, you born the 5th of May, 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Is there somebody trying to call me whilst I'm on the live?
Probably.
Stop calling me! Oh my god! Let me see who this is. Hold on, who's trying to call me? Is that you or is that me? That's me.
Um, Double check, make sure.
Let me give you a call right back, Heather. All
All
right,
right, that's
all
fine.
right. All right, listen. If you got a call for me, please don't call me first. Let me call you. All right.
Hey again.
Hey. All right. McDonald. All right.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald and the 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I see you. 1993. People who born on Cinco de Mayo normally don't even drink like that.
I I go through spells. Like I don't anymore with my son and everything, but yeah.
Okay. Huntsville, Alabama. All right. That's Madison, right? Madison County.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Let me pull the screen up so you can be able to take a look on this chart as opposed to the one that's on the screen. That's not yours. This is yours here. I think. Yeah. So let's go. Let's get it. Are you a
Okay.
Scorpio rising as well?
Yes, I am.
And the question is, does it look any lighter? That's a really good question. Because this natal chart is pretty heavy for sure.
Yeah, it is.
I see why you say that. You got like Moon and Scorpio. That's in fall. You got
Great mother. Yeah, great mother relationship. It's been fun.
it's been fun.
Yeah.
You got Venus conjunct your dark moon Lilith in the sign of Aries in the
Yes.
house that is in fallen. Oh gosh. You got Saturn in and detriment in the house of the fourth. You got a lot going on. Yeah. Only
Yeah, so
thing is
see
you.
where I'm trying to
Mhm.
like not damage my son. Like I'm trying to protect him because I had so much stuff growing up, you know.
Yeah, I totally understand. Your son, so
Hmm.
he's functioning fully. There's no
He's what?
he's functioning fully, meaning there's
Oh
no.
yeah. Yeah, his health, he's great. Wild, feral little boy. Yeah, he's good.
Okay, excellent. The reason why I ask that is because I see in your fifth house you have Pisces there. And Pisces will be
Hmm.
in Neptune. Your Neptune is conjunct Uranus and it's in the third house. That normally represents either your child is a very, very intelligent child or they have issues with speaking and learning. So that's why I asked that. There's either an or all or nothing with this particular position. Okay.
So he does have he's good learning and everything. He does have Capricorn in his third house. He does have like some he's two, so it's hard to tell right now, but like I've read his chart. It said bipolar issues possibly in the future, but just trying
Yes.
to learn. Yeah.
So that's why I asked about that, to make sure. Just that's what I see from your natal chart. Your seventh house sun is in Taurus, so you're definitely a long term. I am married to this person. We are one and the same kind of energy. You're the type that stays longer in relationships longer than really should sometimes. But
Yes.
because you're basically designed for long term partnership, you possibly don't like being alone according to this. Now, I need to do your progress chart. Let's progress it up and let's see. Ah, you still are a Scorpio rising. However, your progress chart shows that in a few months, probably less than 9 months,
Hmm.
you're going to be a Sagittarius rising. Your chart is
Okay.
going to lessen up a whole lot. A whole lot. Only thing is, though, let me see. Yeah, so that's what I see is that is what's going to happen. It's going to shift within 9 to 10 months from now.
Okay.
Um, because it's going to shift really, really strongly. And your moon is going to be in Sagittarius, and so will your ascent. Well, no, it'll be in Capricorn, so it'll be a little rough. Venus still in Scorpio, dark moon Lilith, a little wider from it. Venus and Aries. So, according to this, even though you're with your long term relationship, it shows that you may have been going through a lot of turbulence when it comes to well, I should say aggression towards you and your long term partner. It shows
Mhm.
because when the rule of the seventh house is sitting in the sign of Aries, that normally indicates arguments, fight, confusion, sort of war, so to speak. And this could be
That makes
war.
sense.
And then because your Venus is in Aries in the sixth house, which means nitpicking, one of you is nitpicking often.
Hmm. Yeah. That'd be him.
So what that'd be him, right?
Yeah. He's we're trying to buy a house, so like saving for that and um just just a lot. We've been through a lot lately.
Yeah, I see
A lot
that.
of stress.
I see. I definitely see it. The change is going to come in the next couple of months, whether you probably move or find this house that you're going to be going into. Because if you have Aquarius sitting in your seventh house, that's normally a shift in home. But it's going to be what's going to be in the fourth house next will be the sign of Pisces, and Saturn is going to be there. So we're going to see
Okay.
how that works from there. However, it looks like as if it's going to be a little lighter. You got a few months, and your life is going to change in a very strange but subtle way. It's gonna be looking good to me. That's what I see.
Okay, good. That's so great to hear because it's been rough.
I can imagine.
But
Um,
I'm used to that, double Scorpio, so what else is new?
right. And what I
Yeah,
see here is when it changes, you will have Sagittarius. You will have Venus on the sixth house, on the fifth house, and that means that you may be bringing your girl. Da, 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 da.
maybe bringing what? Sorry.
You may be bringing. You may, if you haven't been taking precautionary measures, you could be
Hmm.
bringing your daughter into this.
Oh, that's great because we've been talking about another child, and my 2-year-old little boy, I'm like, do you want a brother or a sister? And he says sister. So
Mm,
that that just gave me cold chills. Thank you so much for that.
no problem. No problem. I'm gonna thank you for choosing me to help guide
Hmm.
you in this lifetime. All right.
All right, thanks. Have a good night.
You too.
And his name is John C.
That's right. You already know what's going on now. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know what's happening. All right, we got a few more before we get out of here. All right, it's already 9:40. It's already 9:40, and oh, my friend's in too. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna call you right now, Japan. Miss Taylor, this is me calling you right now.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Taylor, this is me calling you right now.
So,
Okay, I got two phones here, so I'm trying to answer one at a time.
oh, did I call you twice?
I think so.
No,
Yeah.
no. What happened is you have both hooked up to one Facebook, so
Okay,
it's
I
gonna
got
ring.
two phones here, so
Yeah, so
I'm
you
trying
got.
to so it's answer one gonna at a time.
So just hang up one
Oh,
and then say on one with me with the next.
I think so. All right, let me just try to hang in there without closing this. If I don't close this thing, because I hear what you're saying, I see what you mean. It's just I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't wanna. Okay. Don't close this thing because I hear what you're saying. I see what you mean. Just I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't
Cause
wanna.
I hear the sound bite. I'm hearing myself twice. It's like a delay.
Okay. Me too.
Do you have
I
two
hear what
phones
you
still
say.
on? See, what happened is you were
No.
listening to me on YouTube on one, so that's still playing in the background. You have to close out either YouTube or Facebook, and then just listen to me.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I'll close this out
Yeah,
on Facebook.
yeah. You won't.
Okay, let me get out. Huh?
Yeah, so that's
I'm gonna
good.
close it out. Okay. I'm still gonna close this one out because it's still. I see what you're saying. Okay, now I just closed it out completely, and I am just on the phone with you.
Yeah, yeah. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be on the
Is that
phone.
good?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't hear any background noise. That's probably what was happening with people who, when they still had me playing inside one of their apps. All right. So you were born.
Yes.
You were born January 31st.
Mhm. Let me
That
get
that
the.
that year. We gonna say that year because I see the year. Okay.
Mhm, I know.
You can't tell. You can't tell.
You can't tell, well, that's good. I'm not trying to tell.
You were born in Brooklyn.
Yes.
All right. Let me get it. Oh, not the Bahamas, but the world. BROOKLYN. Good old Kings County. All right. So the question that you have is, I'm wondering about my new promotion at my state job. Will I be successful? and be able to retire after establishing my healing business. How long have you been on this day job?
Yeah, it's been 17 years in my former position, but this new position, I'm pretty much, just started. So yeah, we going through, I guess, beginning phase to pass within the next, what, 3 months or so, or 2 months.
Okay, so 17 years, but the new position is 2 months.
No, yeah, the new position, they'll tell me if I permanently have it after like, yeah, 2 more months or a month from now. Um, yeah, so I'm pretty much invested with the state here in Pennsylvania. And I love public service, in which I know that is my calling. And also, I am a healer as well, in which I am going to be certified as a Reiki healer the 19th.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Thank you. Also, I'm a part-time real estate agent.
Mm.
So I'm kind of, yeah, juggling, juggling with that. And yeah, trying to see how, yeah, this year particularly is going to unfold with, yeah, my progress with this real estate. And once I establish my business, I definitely would look to, retire from my state job because I've been there a long time. Yeah, so I mean, you could just tell me from here,
All right. First
from
and
there.
foremost, you now are Libra rising, and what that means is your fourth house. You have Capricorn there. Capricorn is a minimalist, a sign, which means that it is very frugal. It knows how to manage particular things and not worry about the Joneses. And what that means is even if you do retire after starting your successful business, which I see is very much in the art of intuition, psychic ability, and like you said, Reiki, because you have Neptune in the second house and it's in Scorpio, which was esoteric information, knowledge, and wisdom. Your MC is in Cancer, which was ruled by the moon, and is in Pisces, which rules psychic ability, intuition, in the sixth house of healing. So you are definitely right about you being a healer at this very moment in time, for sure, for very sure. For the next 16 years, that is what you're supposed to be doing. Not only that, but because your North Node is in the ninth house in Gemini, you're also, to be successful, have a venture of teaching or writing about your experiences. So writing books is also going to be a part of you making yourself more sustainable as well. This could be creating courses or in that connection. Your Mercury is going to slowly progress into Taurus and it's going to go into that eighth house of other people's money. You also have Jupiter there in the eighth house. So I would say not just doing the practitioner of your business, but also creating work forms, information that you could pass on. It could be written book forms from the knowledge and the wisdom you've gathered over the years, according to this. Do you accept that information?
Yes, I do. The only thing, like you said, for instance, in what would excel, what would be best to excel in is the Reiki healing,
No,
right?
the Reiki healing.
Um,
Yeah. What else are you doing other than Reiki healing?
the real estate.
Real
Now, I
estate. So
definitely,
another thing with that is
yes.
this: Cancer. The sign of Cancer actually rules real estate, and you have your MC, which represents career path in Cancer. So you could do real estate, the same effect of your real estate. So as your real estate goes up, so will um your your other business because what happened is where's your Saturn? Your moon. So your moon, which is in Pisces, it goes up and down. Whatever the moon is where you feel there's ups and downs. So real estate is always going to be sort of a up and down thing for everybody. It's no constant for anybody because the moon is not a constant thing and it rules the sign of Cancer, which rules real estate. It's the reason why real estate goes up and down. There's no set standard for real estate, right? Well,
Right.
right. It's the same reason why it's very unstable. But the thing is, it shows that you have the intuitive ability and the logistics to use both because you have the moon, which is a rule of your 10th house, in the sixth house of analytics, perfectionism, and in the sign of Pisces that rules intuition. It shows that once you really quiet down your mind and use your intuition and use logic at the same time together, you will be able to make decisions. That's going to put you in a better position to make either sales or do better jobs when it comes to real estate. But I see that being also at the career path connected to spirituality because of the fact that your moon being in Pisces. Now, this is going to be like this for a few months, maybe 9, 10 months. Then your moon is going to progress into the sign of Aries in the seventh house. And that's where it starts off again, where you're going to be into healing modality. You're going to be introduced to somebody who is going to be partnering with you. I say that because the moon will be in the seventh house of partnership. And your Mars, which is a rule of your seventh house, and is in the 12th house that rules spirituality, and in the sign of Virgo that rules service. So spiritual services, very unique, different, eccentric, because it's connected to the planet Uranus conjuncted. So I see it being that, you need to put your foot in the ground when it comes to that. And then there's going to be a point where somebody's going to be like, you're going to be like, you know what? I like this person's style. Maybe we could partner and do like some spiritual retreats or so and so. And I see that happening. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Um, Real quick, one more. How about, oh, you said the relationships. How about relationships? Because right now, yeah,
You in
I
one?
get a lot of, no, no. I'm more or less like I'm focused right now, like with my career. And yeah, happen to, want to still, you know, um, get an understanding of also the state job. So this, wait a minute, this state job, you see me successful in this position to be able to retire
Hmm.
within, I guess you said this year is going to
You want to retire?
partnership
You said you wanted to retire. Yeah, I mean, and to truth be told,
job.
most of the thing that causes people to be sitting on these jobs for very long is when we as human beings live beyond our means, and sometimes we do that by chasing the Joneses, being comfortable in particular things that I call them over necessary things,
I
and
agree.
keeping them as if they're never supposed to go anywhere. According to your chart, you will do very well after retiring once you transform yourself into a minimalist. If not,
Um,
you are going to find yourself drowning.
okay. So, in other words, just, I don't know, focus on, like you said, that's why this year I'm definitely focusing on, expanding my knowledge and, trying to find ways, creative ways, to make, money other than this job.
Right, exactly.
I'm right. Okay. Thank you for that. And I just want to say one more thing in reference to my relationship, like for this year. How do you see that going? Because no, I'm currently not in a relationship. So yeah, how does that look within the next year or so? Yeah.
According to this, it's showing that you may be susceptible to a secret relationship with a coworker or somebody who works for the company. I see the Mars is conjunct Uranus, that normally represents a male person that is what's the word I want to use? Emotionally unavailable. All right. Then it's sitting inside of Virgo that rules work. And in the 12th house, it rules hidden things. So even though you may not be in a mainstream relationship, the chart is showing that you're going to be susceptible to having secret experiences, if that makes sense what I'm saying to you.
Okay, like you saying something not really serious.
I'm saying
Is
that
that what you,
it may be where you may feel like this person's a project.
a project?
Yeah, like somebody who you could build up, or somebody who you feel as if you could work on. Like when the ruler of the seventh house, which represents long term relationship, is in the 12th house, that normally indicates somebody who you got to rescue, somebody who is either needs saving, or feel or just a project, or like a project which you got to fix.
Okay. Okay. All
But
right.
but but I see
So,
I see based upon this, because your seventh house sun needs to be in a partnership. This is sort of a deep feeling of, I need my partner. Your Venus is there as well, and so is your Mercury. So your mind is always on why you struggle to be in long term relationships. I'm going to let you know that at this point in time, that's not necessarily where your focus is supposed to be. However, you
hmm
are still going to experience like this is the, yeah. You've been married before?
no,
Okay. But you've been in long term relationships.
long term, but yeah, I'm looking to be married. My next relationship, I'm pretty much, yeah,
Okay.
more, yeah, I've grown from those past relationships to the point where I'm not really focusing on so much so strongly than as my career right now, and getting myself established, financially for the most part.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so because yeah, I have, a lot of interests right now, but I'm not really focused,
All right.
so much.
Just out of curiosity, is there anybody that connected to somebody who you met through your work or career that has tried their best to be with you or get with you?
Yeah, but it's more than one person that I'm particularly not attracted to physically, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not somebody that I'm even looking at on that level.
Okay.
Because, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of them, but I'm not looking at any of them on that level.
It
Like,
is what it
an
is. It
associate,
is
yeah.
what it is.
I understand. I get it. All right. Well, I see that.
Mm.
But I just see that that's probably what's going to be happening for a while. Uh, is those circumstances, situations. I know you desire to be married, but if you do rush into getting and doing that, it'll be basically a project. It's going to be somebody. All these people who you're with also are previous lifetime partners. When the rule of the seventh house is sitting in the 12th house, like the other person who was on the live, that normally indicates somebody who is going to be experiencing past life lovers. And these are people who maybe you in a previous lifetime were are mostly unavailable towards them as well. All right.
All right now. So that kind of lights a bell. That lights a light up in my head. Okay.
So what?
So yeah, it kind of lights something up in my head by you saying, in other words, it's like repeated from my past lifetime.
Yes.
Yeah, something I need to work on. I see.
Yeah.
Just like this lifetime, yeah, because I'm pretty much, yeah, not being available, you know,
Okay.
the same thing.
Yes. Well.
I get it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I
All right.
appreciate it, and thank you for
No.
taking this time.
No problem. No problem. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, sugar.
I sure will, and you too. God bless.
All right. Be safe.
All right. Bye bye.
I live with roaches, about 10 of them. We now close
y'all.
friends. Couldn't get rid of them.
We got
Let me see your
we got
feet.
about
I'ma tickle them.
2 more people.
I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon. I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them. She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right. I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
All right, so we got one person. Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, sugar, what's going on? What's going on?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Very, very low.
Very low, man. My mic. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is it louder?
Yes, it is louder.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where that came from. But anyway. So, what's going on, Janine?
Um, I want to know how I can enhance my spiritual gifts because I really believe if I do that, then that will help me be able to bring in money, like more money. Could you understand what I'm saying?
Let's double check and see if that is what you're trying to say. Because most of the times people feel as if because they use or they're gifted with their intuitive gifts that they bring money. Sometimes it's not reflecting in that. Well, let's double check. I think it is. But let me double check and see. All right? Let me double check
Okay.
and see. Let me put your stuff in. JANEPRIKLE 26 of April 5 AM and new. Okay, so let me draw this chart and let's take a look at what's going on. All right, so you said, how can I enhance my spiritual gift because I'm going to need more money? Well, your MC is an Aquarius in your natal chart. You got Mars in your 10th house in Pisces. Neptune is in Sagittarius. I would say, based upon this, there's a few things that need to happen. One, when the ruler of your 10th house is sitting in the 7th house, but it's in the sign of Sagittarius, you and a few, maybe a person, a friend, associate, or a partner, whatever it may be, making I would say, a spiritual journey, going into what I call a sort of a spiritual retreat, sort of a travel, getting yourself and your mind away from particular things. The ruler of your MC, which is an Aquarius in the 9th house, gives me that understanding. Because your Uranus is sitting in the 6th house and it's in sign of Scorpio, which means that there's some toxic things that need to be released from you. There's some health things that needs to be addressed when it comes to your health. And that will basically free up a lot of things. Your Sun and your Mercury and your Juno in the 12th house in Taurus, which gives you now the ability to be more intuitive or psychic, but only when your diet is proper, which means that you, of all people, need to be eating properly. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense what you're saying.
Basically, maybe the food you're digesting because of Scorpio being in your 7th house, there's some toxic stuff that needs to go. And I see your moon is there as well in your natal chart. I would say that some of the things you probably consumed in the past may have been calcifying your pineal gland. and causing you not to be able to be as clear as you want to or be more confident as you want to. So I would say, and I would suggest a practical exercise. And every day you chant the Om, you know, every day, at least, you know, every maybe 10 times a day for 10, 15 seconds. Hold your teeth very close to each other. And you're going to be like, until you feel a vibration from your teeth, the bottom and the top. Don't clench them too tight. But just have them loose so that they can vibrate on each other. And that vibration is going to go straight to your pineal gland and sort of loosen after you continuously doing it. It's going to sort of like an earthquake around those calcified pineal gland. It's going to cause your dreams and vision and visualization to be much more clearer, but you have to practice that. All right?
Okay, I will practice and I will definitely do that. My dreams are, even without that, my dreams are very vivid.
I believe it.
Very vivid.
Okay. All right, so that's the answer to your question, Sugar. I hope you I hope you take my word into consideration and try to do
I
that.
always do. Cut it out. And I so appreciate you. Always.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening. Thank you for always being there and supporting me. Truly appreciate it.
You too. Bye bye.
All right. All right.
I live with roaches, about 10 of
I
them.
got about one more.
We now close friends, couldn't get rid of them. Let me see your feet, I'ma tickle them. I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon.
All right.
I don't wear Timberlands, got the new rubber duckies, I be killing them. She gave me her hand, I licked on her palm right, I'm a gentleman. My love is genuine.
All right. Who's next? Oh, okay. I see you. Let's go. And I'm calling you right now. This is my last person, by the way. Last person. I don't see nobody else out here. This is the last person.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Chessa, right?
Yes.
All right. Um, yeah. So your question is how can I better connect with my ancestors or spirit guides based on my chart? That's a pretty good, interesting question. All right. Let me just pull your chart up.
Okay.
TRESSATOTTEN.
Mm-hmm.
And you were born 22nd of May, 1989. Boom. And that time of birth. Newport News.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so to answer your question, you got Moon conjunct your ascendant. Let me see if I have this on there. Are we on the screen? There you go. We're on the screen. All right, so based upon your chart, all right,
Mm-hmm.
ancestors are connected to the fourth house. That means the people that you're connected to. Now, you also have Pluto in the 12th house. Now, most people who have Pluto in the 12th house, I would say that they have a really close connection with death and people who passed on, especially in the sign of Scorpio. Now, I know you have a direct connection because you have Mars in Cancer in the 8th house and Pluto in Scorpio in the 12th house. Those are past life in past connection, the etheric world, ethereal realm, the underworld. So that means you do have a direct connection. However,
Mhm.
and Pisces is there on your fourth house. Your Neptune is in Capricorn. It's conjunct Saturn, which represents that even though you may have a connection to that, there's some limitations that are as restricting you. And it's sitting in the second house of sense of self worth, and in the house of food, your food intake. Also, like my friend earlier, as well. Your pineal gland. You and Janine have the same thing going on in a way. So I would say that same exact same thing I said to her is the same exact same thing that you need. You need to. There are, the chips still attached to your pineal gland. When I say chips, I mean like little small fragments of calcified stuff. All right.
Okay.
From a long time, not just from lately, meaning from a long time. It could be something from a childhood experience or something you ate or consumed or what your parents gave you. It's still lingering. This is what is causing you not to be able to tap into as directly as you want to. Like, you actually do it. It sounds like your voice when you do it though. And that may confuse you as well. But just know that sometimes that voice that's in you is not necessarily all you. Does that make sense what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
But you also, just like Janine, need to decalcify, according to this.
All right. Well,
That's the
thank
that's the
you.
only thing I see here based upon that. According to this though, you do have a sense of feeling. Like you could feel and sense and like I said, it's gonna sound like your own voice. Because your Mercury is conjunct your sun. And it's gonna sound like your own self talking, but it's the ancestors, so to speak. All right, I want to thank you, Chessa, for choosing me to help guide you.
You said, hold on, repeat that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said I
It was
want to
breaking up.
thank you for helping, for choosing me to help guide you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So you, like I said earlier, what you need to do is that same chanting, meditation, you know, vibrating, sending that vibration all the way to your pineal and your pituitary gland. All right.
Okay. All righty.
All right. All right,
Thank you so
y'all.
much.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
All right. All right. You know, um, yeah, that was basically it. You see what I'm saying? We did our thing today. Listen, I be feeling it.
And his name is John C.
Yo, it's been a pleasure, honor having y'all with me on my live. As you know, I do this because I love this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see y'all guys later. All right? See y'all on Facebook, see y'all on Instagram, see y'all on TikTok. But not necessarily TikTok. I'm going to get there. All right? My YouTube family, I love you. Y'all be safe. All right? And enjoy the rest of your night. Truly appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe.